All right, so what we're looking to do this afternoon is build a box for the filter system that I'm looking to put together. As you can see from the video, I'm getting a lot of smoke when I do laser cutting or laser etching, and that's a concern. I don't want to get any knocks on the door from the neighbors, police, code enforcement, whatever. So I'm trying to be a good neighbor and also filter the smoke for the environment. The filters that I purchased to be able to do this is the AC Infinity charcoal activated filter. The nice part about this is it's refillable. You can empty out the activated charcoal that's in there. Once you've used it up, fill it up again and reuse it. A little bit expensive, 200 bucks, but again, it's refillable, so I'll be able to use that for a long time. The other filter is a MERV 13 filter. These are fairly cheap. Going to be using wood to do it. And the dimensions that I'm looking to do are 16 by 16 square and about 24 inches tall. That should give me a good enough space where I'll be able to get this out, be able to replace this filter. And the goal over the whole thing is to make this so it's as airtight as possible so the smoke is not coming back into the garage. So the plan is for that box system that I'm going to be built is going to go between my one laser Hydra 13, which is a great laser, I highly recommend it, and the filter is going to go basically where this is now, which is the inline fan. My expectations are pretty high on this project, so we'll see how it goes. By the way, the Hydra 13 is a beast. Got the maple ply 1/2 inch thick, and this is what we're going to use. I'm going to cut out some strips of 16 by 16 by 24, get that square box, laser cut some 8-inch holes in the top and bottom, which is what I need for my inline fans, and we should be good to go. So let's get set up and we'll do some cutting. Go ahead and comment down below if you're one of those people that will save these cutoffs because you may use it for something someday. I'm pretty guilty of that. Quick survey question. What are the number of trips you're guaranteed to make to the hardware store when you're doing a project? Are you one of those uber smart people that actually plans everything out and has everything? Or are you like the rest of us that always forgets something or ends up short on something? One down. Hopefully the glue will help seal it up, but I'm actually going to use some silicone to close up the gaps if there are any. Come on. I'm going to put 2 in this one because it's a little warped, so got that going for me. Plenty on that. So those, as you can see, or possibly see, there's a gap here. We're going to have to fill that in. All right, so there's the box. I got to do the bases, cut out the holes for the flanges on the filter, and the flange is going to be able to connect to the vent pipe that's going to be going to the fan. Oh, close. Three passes I did. Let's see. Again, that's a 1/2 inch maple ply. Cuts it like butter. So the real test will now be to see if it'll actually fit on the filter. Get her lined up. Perfect. Nice tight fit. Just what I was looking for. Lasers for the win. What I've done to this point is the box is assembled. I was able to cut out the 8-inch flange holes. One's going to be for the filter flange, and then the other one at the top is the flange for the smoke to go outside the house. To be able to see the smoke, I've cut a hole in the door, and that hole is going to be for a piece of cast acrylic to be mounted so I can actually see the smoke that's going in and out. So we're going to get this painted, get it assembled, get the filters into it. I'll show you as much as I can of that. This whole plan, this thing I'm putting together, I've seen people do something similar on YouTube. This is pretty much mostly my own design. I'm kind of winging it as I go, which is what I do with most of the stuff I do. Sometimes it turns out well, sometimes not, but we're gonna find out. Stick with me and we'll get her finished up. But while you're sticking with me, hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel, and I appreciate it very much if you do that. All right, as I went through the build, unfortunately I lost a lot of the video of the build process itself. The goal was never to actually show you the plans on how to make this. It's a 16 by 16 box made out of plywood with the goal of having all the seams and sides sealed very well, which was done by silicone. I also have some rubber gasket material on the door side to hopefully make that seal better. The silicone seals are on the flange on this end, which is where the AC Infinity charcoal filter will screw in, and this is that filter, but that should work out well. On the other end, there's another filter, which is a standard MERV 13 filter, a 12 by 12. These are fairly cheap, easy to replace. It's just going to be a secondary filter to hopefully, if there's anything left over from the charcoal filter, that'll get it and we'll be good. So I'm going to get it on the wall, get the filters put in place, plug everything in, and we'll give it a couple test cuts and see what we get. Fingers crossed, hopefully it works out. All right, just wanted to show you this real quick. This is the inline 8-inch fan that came with the Hydra 13 by 1 laser. This is obviously white on the inside when I got it. That's a good amount of combustible materials that are inside that fan. I'm going to have to blow that out. I've had this laser for about 5-6 months now. I don't use it all the time, but when I do use it, I use it pretty heavy for customer projects and such. And that's pretty dirty, so we're gonna have to clean that out. Hopefully this filter project will keep this a lot cleaner and working a lot longer. So that's the goal. That's it hanging on the wall. Now I just gotta get the filters in it and get the venting hooked up to it. So secondary filter, that one's easy, slides right in. This one's gonna be the tough one. There's a seal on the bottom to hold in all the activated charcoal. So it just slides in. So that's the filter in. Okay, get the door closed up. So that's my filter box. The fumes coming in, smoke coming in from the bottom, from the laser, through the filters, out of the house, and hopefully not smoking out the neighbors and creating grief. So let's do a test cut. It might be hard to see, but that's what I'm going to cut and engrave for this little test. I close the door to engrave, and this is the test. So we got some smoke coming. The fan has not kicked on yet, and now it's on. Not really seeing a lot of smoke inside the box, but it still appears that it's being vented out is the way it's supposed to. So not a lot of smoke inside the house, or the garage, I should say. All right, not seeing a lot of smoke, or not really smelling a lot of burning byproducts. So that's a positive start. I've got a few more tweaks I want to try on it as well. And it seems like it might be working. All right, so what I did for improvements over just the carbon filter and then the secondary MERV 13 filter is I bought some HEPA material, or at least I touted it as being HEPA material, which I wrapped the AC Infinity charcoal filter in. It is a little bit browner than it was when I first put it in. And then I got a secondary HEPA filter with some charcoal filters as a secondary filter. And I also threw that MERV 13 filter as another filter, the smoke and the fumes. When I was just outside, I didn't see any smoke. I really didn't smell smoky smell that I would normally smell when I'm laser cutting. As soon as I got back in the garage, I could smell it because there is a little bit of leakage coming out of the laser. So we're gonna pull those filters out and take a look. This is a brand new filter I just put in before I did this test cut. And this test cut didn't really run all that long, but that normal test cut would get a good amount of smoke outside the garage. So we'll see what this looks like. As I pull it out, I'm definitely getting some smoke discoloration. So the filter is indeed working, and hopefully it continues to work like that. That would be sweet if it did. We'll run her some more and I'll give you some final thoughts on it. And I'm wondering previously, because I didn't have this front cover over, I wonder if I was getting some smoke that was coming out and bypassing the secondary filter that I did have. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 filters that are working, and I didn't get much smoke or much fumes outside the garage. So at this point, I'd say that's a positive. I'm going to test it a little bit longer. I'll give you some follow-up results down the road and let you know as I do a follow-up on this video, but it seems to be working and I'm pretty happy with it right now.